with me. We shall be taking it from the hour of 11:40 actually to 12:40, and we have a lot to share with you. CK Banks, you're most welcome to the studios today.
Yeah, thank you once again, Baraka. Thank you for welcoming me. It has been a while, real. I was not around, but thank you that today I'm in the studio with you. Good morning.
So viewers, it's CK Banks. We shall be taking it through, as I told you, from the hour of 11 to midday, and we have a lot of headlines today to share from fifth division games. The second legs are resuming on Monday, and then also we have fifth division on card. That is Tips are traveling away for an away game. We are also yet to know that Ombachi Pride has a game. We also, when we look at the regional league is on. The likes of Pakwachi Youngsters, Odramachaku, Lia, Koboko Rising Stars also have games on card.
Yes.
And then the FIFA Big League is returning today. Ondu Paraka has a game at home against Chigezi Homeboys.
Yes.
And then we shall look also at the Uganda Premier League and international football at large.
Yeah.
Okay, kicking it off, let's start with the fifth division.
Yeah.
The fifth division is resuming on Monday. That is the 28th.
Yeah, where I can see the likes of Equatorial, all featuring.
All featuring in for the games.
Yeah.
So which one is your game to look out for in that fixture?
I think Lurjo is one of the best clubs I have seen from the fifth division leagues.
Okay.
From last season, where they end up, though that they have not qualified to the fourth division, but they are among the best teams in the fifth division league. I would love to watch them. Watch their game.
That is Lurjo.
Yeah, that's Lurjo.
Okay.
Because they have a couple of stars. I have seen one of the guys who have traveled now training with Tipsa. I don't know whether he has signed in the names of Harry. This guy, he's a good player. He's a good midfielder. He's a leader in the team, but he's training with Tipsa. I don't know whether he had signed there or not, but he's training with Tipsa right now.
All right. For your case, that is the game to watch out for CK Banks, and I think for me, I'll be looking at Equatorial Travel. Staying at home to play Lima Golden Stars, and for the start, I will be taking you through the fixtures. On the 28th, that is on Monday, we shall have Urban Football Club staying at home to play Bamuri Red Stars, and that game will be at Kuniro Primary Schools at 4 p.m. And then also Longira Hot Stars will stay at home to play against Lurujo. That is the game that CK Banks is looking forward to watching, or to understanding the results of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the game that I wanted to watch. If I could have time to watch the game.
Okay.
I think going to the last fixture is Equatorial versus Lima Golden Star,
yes,
which is going to be at yes.
And then Yaya All Stars will be playing Longira Hot Stars. That is on 1st May. And then Lima Golden Stars will play Urban. And then Lurujo FC will be playing Equatorial FC. That is for the first two match weeks of the fifth division return leg. And then CK take us through the fifth. Games that will be coming on the 5th of May.
On the 5th of May,
yes.
We are seeing Bamure Red Stars taking on Lima Golden Stars, which is at Bamure Primary School. Then we see Equatorial taking on Yaya at Birijaku Primary School. Equatorial is home welcoming Yaya All Stars. Then we have Urban FC welcoming Lurujo
at Kuniro
Primary School.
That all games will be played at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Games are starting from the 28th of May, and they will go until the 20th. The 20th of 28th.
Yeah, we have Tipsa, which is traveling to Yumbe today,
okay,
for a big game on card. I don't know, playing with which team?
That is Safety Heroes.
Safety Heroes.
Yes, Yumbe Safety Heroes.
Tips are traveling to Yumbe to play Safety Heroes. It's a really big game. They are away from home.
Okay.
Beside that, remember they were mourning their former director in the names of Haji Bashir.
Okay.
That one was a father to them as the team, was a leader to them as the team.
Please, before I interrupt you furthermost, a moment of silence, please, for Tipsa. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Amen.
Tipsa, we are so sorry about that. It has just come to our table that you have lost one of your biggest directors that has been helping you a lot, and we pray his soul finds eternal peace.
Yes.
You can continue, please.
Yeah, you see, Tipsa is having quality of players. It's only that from the management, I think the problem might be from the management to the players. There are no good people or good management team that can talk to these players, that can convince these players to make them produce the results that they wanted. One, as I said before, they have lost one of the biggest passion ever.
Yeah, they have had in their board.
In their board.
Yeah.
That person was a father, was a director, was everything that they have.
That
when he talks to the players really understands that there's someone really talking to them, but they have lost him. That's one of the disadvantages that we have seen. And the management, so sit down and organize at least the team so that they will produce the results. When you look at the table standing, Tipsa is behind. Tipsa that used to be leading.
That's not good for Koboko football.
Yeah, that's not good for Koboko football.
Yeah.
Tipsa that used to be leading in all the dominating those past games. Tipsa used to be dominating, but this time around Tipsa is down there. In which number I don't think, but they are totally down. I'm just wishing that the organization or like the team management that Tipsa at least raises the position that they are in. They should come to number 1, number 2, number 3. That's the position that Tipsa will ever bowl to stay.
And then when you look at the fixture they're traveling to, they're traveling away to Yumbe.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Yumbe is a very, very dangerous place to travel and play football. Yumbe is a soccer hub in West Nile, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
You can even evidence that with the recent school games that have just ended.
Yeah.
The champions of the regional schools champions came from Yumbe.
Yeah, that's Aringaise.
Aringaise is beating Idiwa Parents still from Obongi.
Yeah.
So meaning Yumbe is not a ground for joke when you travel to Yumbe to collect points from there.
Remember Yumbe, they have massive fans and their fans love football.
They love football.
Whenever they had that there is a game, the fans come in good numbers that they can support the club to win. But seeing Tipsa collecting a point there will be the biggest thing. But to collect 3 points
against
it will be very hard.
Heroes.
Against safety heroes, it
And
will be very hard.
To make matters worse, safety heroes sit number 2, and then they are behind Ottoman.
Yeah.
And then our own Tipsa sits number 6 on the table.
You can see from there.
You can even see that really there is a big gap between the safety heroes and Tipsa football.
And safety heroes is trying very hard to reach to the table.
Number
1.
So that they qualify.
They will not take that game to a joke that they should lose so that they will drop points. They were crying. They are pushing hard to get some points so that they will reach the table.
And then for your case, the table of the of the 4th division, we have in the Nyagak zone, we have Parombo United leading the Nyagak zone with 27 points, and then St. Denis FC leads with 26. Is number 2 with 26 points. Hot Springs with 23 points. Pakwachi Super Eagles with 22 points. Number 4. Number 5 is Arua City with 18 points. And then Alangi Super Mix. I really love this club by the names, just Alangi Super Mix. The name sounds just nice for me.
Yeah. I remember one time we visited Alangi, we have reached Zombo, we went with Tipsa. This same Tipsa went with Tipsa when Tipsa was on fire. We did beat them in penalties, I remember, way back. Yeah.
And then moving to number 7, we have Muni. I think this is Muni Soccer Club. They are number 7 with 15 points. Pokea Rising Stars, they are number 8 with 15 points. Nile Hippos, number 9 with 10 points. That is in the drop zone.
Yeah.
And then Ovisoni with 8 points from 13 games played. And then Paida Butchers, they sit rock bottom from the in the Nyagak zone. You can take us through the Nile zone, the table standings in the Nile zone.
When you look at the Nile zone,
yes,
we have Ottoman, which is leading. Then the Safety Heroes. Safety Heroes, which is playing now in the is number 2 on the table. We have FHL, which is Moyo Town Council, which is number 3. Then we have Ombachi Pride in the 4th position. Ombachi Pride on the 4th position. We have Young Villa, which is in 5th position. We have Tipsa that we have been talking about here in the 6th position. We have Nyai Young Stars, which is number 7. Then we have
Surprise
FC, which is number 8. We have Ajuman Town Council, which is sitting on number 9. Then we have Western Nile United, which is sitting at the red bottom at number 10.
That is in the in the drop zone.
In the Nile zone.
In the Nile zone. Now let me ask you a little bit of a question.
Yeah.
Why do you think in the Nyagak zone we have 3 teams in the drop zone? And then in the Nile zone, we have 2 teams.
In the Nyagak zone, the teams are more than the one in the Nile zone. They have 11 teams in the Nyagak zone, while in the Nile zone, the teams are only 10. It means that the relegated ones are 3 in the Nyagak zone. Then then in the Nile zone, there are 2 to make them 5.
Okay.
To be relegated. Yeah.
So and then promotional playoffs is number 1. I mean, those ones are promoted direct.
Number 1.
And then number 2.
Number 2 goes for playoffs. Yeah.
Okay, and then that is for the regional league. I mean, that is for the West for the West Nile 4th division.
Yeah.
CK Banks, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about fuel prices? You know, things are getting hard in town.
When you see about the fuel
because
issue,
now I'm talking this because now you see Tips has to travel away.
I understand. Talking about the fuel,
yes,
really, I have become speechless. Why the price of fuel is rising every hour? You may come to the Shell asking how much they will say 6.5. The next hour you come, they say that the fuel is 7,000. It's really a bit of confusion.
Yes.
But up to now, I don't know what is the cause of the reasoning of the price of the fuel.
You know, from the little history that I studied, there is a war right now going on.
Yeah.
Between Iran and USA and Israel.
Yeah.
And that war has caused a blockage in a major seaport. That is what the seaport called Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
That seaport acts as 30% of the world's trade. It provides 30% of the world's trade, whether in oil and other products.
Yeah.
So it has been, Iran has said, since you don't want to abide by our conditions, we are putting this, we are blocking. Yeah. So there's no ship that has to go through it, meaning petroleum from oil producing countries will be hard to reach us here in Africa. And that is refined oil, refined petroleum. And the problem, with us as in Africans, we don't refine our petrol.
Yeah.
We take it, we export petrol for refinery.
Yeah. For example, Uganda is refining their own from Kenya, I think. Yeah, they are refining their own from Kenya. It means that it is very hard for us as the Ugandans. You see, our own comes as an export. As an import.
As our import,
comes as an import into the country. Look at that. It has now put us under a big pressure.
All right, dear viewers of Capital One Media, that has been the case. I don't know how fuel prices are hitting you outside there. I know you're a boda rider, you're a vehicle owner, you have some machine that uses fuel, but I don't know how the issue of fuel prices hits you. But nevertheless, we shall continue live with sports. So sports will be there for us. Don't mind. I want us to take a short commercial break. When we return, we shall be talking about the West Nile Regional League, and then we talk about the FIFA Big League, and then we can see what we have later on within the Premier League and Uganda Premier League at large.
Yeah, as we did see Koboko Rising Star the other time beating Odromachako. Yeah, that's the biggest. So I'll be back for that.
Commercial after the commercial break, we shall be back. Stay tuned to Capital One Media. Don't touch the dial. Keep it to Capital One Media. We are accurate and instant.
Are you looking for flexible financial solutions to sustain plans? Well, look no further. Matona Investment Company Limited now offers you flexible financial loans to start and take up your business to the next level with the lowest interest rates.
I work with Matona Investment Company Limited. We offer business loans for the business people, school fees loan, we have a loan, we have salary loan, it is a Sula loan. A Sula loan is a daily loan given to small sellers that they can afford. As Matona Company, we are here to serve the local at any time they wish.
Yes, all in a very quick and easy process as you decide in a very short while. We also offer agent banking, utility payments, URA payments, school fees payments, supplies, financial consultancy, and guidance for personalized support. Apply now and join our successful community and step up into a brighter finance future with achievable plans. Visit us at Juma Dada Foundation, PO Box 6001330, Koboko, opposite Jambo Sokoni. Call 0779120402. Stock 0772816130. For more, email us at matonaicl@gmail.com. Matona Investment Company Limited, powering your dreams.
Mwebagaye mukimanyi mwentereka akasente kange nasenze ng'emmese kalidde kalumye ne kamalawo.
Introducing Smart Life Flexi, a better way to save, because the Smart Life Flexi plan gives you a peace of mind and safety of your savings.
Smart Life Flexi. Sign up via the NSSF Go app or go to a branch near you to begin your savings journey. NSSF, a better life.
Bossy, can I borrow fuero? Biggie money, can I borrow renty? Manager, give me some caloni. Okay, what about 5K?
When you need a loan, you've got MTN Momo. Wesotinge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all that.
Are you still worried of frequent breakdown while spending on 9 durable spares? Kula Tano Weka Tano, the leading dealers, now brings you MR270 Nylon, Linglong 185 R14 tires, L Comfort 68 195 to 28 sizes, secure original tires, Famako original helmets, lubricants like Shell Oil, Ruby, General Oil, Magic multi-purpose grease, and all original spares for Bajaj Boxer, Senke Diamond motorcycles, Honda AGDT, Simba motorcycles. We also have windscreens, car perfumes, floor mats, and foam cleaners, modern cushion covers, latest stickers, batteries of all types, car tires for all sizes from Japan, and distributors across the world. At Kulatano Wekatano, you also get a perfect motorcycle and car repair and maintenance services like tire replacement, wheel alignment, wiring, greasing, all technical condition assessment, and instant problem fixing, all available and affordable prices as our services effects the best and long-lasting condition for a motorcycle. Find us along Koboko Kaya Highway opposite Finca Bank Koboko, or call 0781 198 580, stock 039 450 590. Kulatano Wekatano, your one-stop shop for all spares.
Come on, mo pocket, tambula about the street, issues are my target.
We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable.
I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission, internet ambition, full condition.
We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable.
Oro cash is gone, netaga yo karoni, nigga mukafoni, money in the zone.
We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. We are good.
With MTN together. Our ambition is unstoppable.
We are what? Unstoppable.
Yeah, viewers of Capital One Media, welcome back from that short commercial break. It's me, CK, with Baraka in the studio.
Yeah, you're most welcome back from that short commercial break. We shall be taking you still. It's already like 1 minute past midday. Yeah, we shall be taking them through.
Yeah, through up to the 40 minutes of 12 p.m. That's where we are going to. Back to the sports analysis or back to the sports rebound. Yeah, we have a lot of games on card on the regional leagues today. We have on the FUFA big leagues, rather FUFA big leagues, not the regional leagues. We have Onduparaka today welcoming Kigezi Homeboys, which is number 1 on the table. And remember, Onduparaka is at the red zone down there. Wow, Mbaraka, what can you say about Onduparaka today?
Onduparaka has not been doing well.
Yeah.
That is to be sincere.
Yeah.
And when you look at Onduparaka's run of recent, they had collected points.
Yeah.
But those points, nevertheless, however much they have collected some good points, but it has not helped them a lot.
Yeah.
Because they're still sitting in the red zone.
Yeah.
They're number 18, I think.
Yeah.
Number 18 or 13.
Number 13. Number 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you look at the table, they're sitting number 13, and they have conceded some good goals.
Yeah,
they are really not doing well.
Yeah,
and
they have a lot of
the team they are facing, that is Chigezi Homeboys, a really top of a good team.
A good team, yeah.
All the way from Chigezi in the western region of Uganda. Yes. When you look at Chigezi, they have a very good striker and a guy called Bonga.
Yeah.
That guy has been scoring goals for fun.
Yeah.
However much he's coming up against another prolific striker in Ade Brian of Onduparaka.
Yeah,
he has 10 goals to his name.
Yeah, I understand.
So I think it's gonna be a battle won from midfield, and necessarily not the defense, but I think midfield and attack.
Yeah.
Because when the midfield is porous, you let in more attackers to your side.
Yeah.
And in defense, when you look at just maybe Onduparaka, because they have conceded a lot of goals, but that game is really gonna be a big game for Onduparaka. Just not for Chigezi, but for Onduparaka is gonna be a big game to kill that game.
Yeah,
and collect maximum
points.
I
think in this game Onduparaka really needs the win. Since they are home, they are going to play at least to get points. So if you see the difference from the table, the red zone with the other log, there is a difference of only 1 point. Onduparaka needs this game. They need a win so that they will remove themselves from the red zone. Meanwhile, Chigezi needs also a win so that they will create a point gap with the number 2.
That's Black Power.
That's Black Power, which they are having the same points. And
just a matter of goal difference.
Goal difference. Chigezi is having 15 and
Black Power
is having 10. They really need the win so that they can create that gap of points to 3. And that's it.
And I think that's what Chigezi Homeboys is going to come for. Yeah. Maximum points away from home. It's going to be a perfect day for Chigezi Homeboys. But it's also likewise. It's going to be the same thing for Onduparaka. They are home. Yeah. They're going to use the home advantage. The fans are going to be behind them.
Yeah.
And they will have to collect those maximum 3 points as well, so that they can cover up the gap. Yeah. Because they have 27 points.
Yeah.
If they win, it takes them to 30 points.
Yeah.
And 30 points will place them almost until the 9th position.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
Yeah, you can imagine.
If they can win that game only, they will move from 13 to number 9.
Yeah, talking about the fans, I think Onduparaka has lost many fans since Onduparaka has been doing not well, all that. They have lost many fans. Though they are sitting at home to welcome Kigezi, they will be having fans, but the fan base is not used to be the one of usual that Onduparaka will be filled, the Green Light Stadium will be filled with full of fans. Talking about that. But to my own seeing, this game will be a draw one because Onduparaka needs a win and Kigezi also back to Kigezi. According to me, that game will be a draw game because they will share the points to make them at least in the position, because Onduparaka doesn't want to lose, while Kigezi also doesn't want to lose.
And for viewers, It is we're talking about the FIFA Big League, Uganda's second tier level of football, and then that it's just the same equivalent to the English Football Championship if you follow the English Premier League very well. So in Uganda, it is the same. Number one in the table, we have Chigezi Homeboys leading with 42 points and the goal difference of 15.
Yeah.
And then Black Power number 2, 10 goals, 42 points.
Yeah.
And then Tunga Saze having 40 points. And there's something I've noticed the CK Banks before we continue with the table.
Yeah.
When you look at the tables in all the national competitions, not like a level countrywide.
Yeah.
Premier League, Uganda Premier League, and then when you look at the FIFA Big League, those two basically,
yeah,
you see that West Nile is not well represented.
Yeah, West Nile.
And the clubs that are well represented are Central, like maybe Kampala, Luwero, Wakiso, and Western Uganda. If you look very keen, those clubs those districts all regions are well represented. But Northern Uganda, West Nile, Eastern Uganda, these regions are not represented very well in football competitions.
Actually,
what could be the essence? What could be the problem?
Actually, it will not be a surprise to me to tell you this, that it is financial issues that is letting our teams down. For example, from Western Nile, it is financial issue. We don't have those people that can take the club forward. Buy the club with the good shares that they can sponsor, like they can buy good players, they can pay the players. Most of us are struggling here. This side we are struggling. We used to have Ondoparaga that is dominating ever when they are having the fans, when they are having the sponsors. We have the Betways that came in. MTN also came in. You see, those things, those companies really assisted the Ondoparaga. Ondoparaga has boosted. Ondoparaga has really boosted, and they were even playing. They were also among the top clubs like KCCA, the Vipers. He was competing in number 1, number 2, number 3. But this time around, Ondoparaga really doesn't have that fund to buy those players. The fans, they have lost so many fans that fans are not moving to game. Where will they get the money? They were benefiting on the fans, yet there are no fans. Now where will they get the money? These things are the one affecting the teams from this side. When you look at that side, like the northern, let me say the western side, those people are having too many sponsors. We have VIPs who are there. Someone who can come to game and pay 200,000 to watch a game that someone is paying 2K. You have seen that one with the interest of helping,
helping and promoting the club.
But when you see Western Nile, you put the game of 5K, you may see only 200 people going. You see,
and even if you drop it to 1,000,
even if you drop it to 1,000, people can still not go. You see, that's the
because
biggest effect affecting the.
Now, when you look at the FIFA Big League table, you have Chigezi Homeboys. That is from Western Uganda.
Western
you have
Uganda.
Black's Power. That is from West Nile. That is because this is basically, I think, West Nile. Lira could be West Nile. Or from Northern. Because the Black's Power is from Northern Uganda. Okay. Tunga Saze, Western. Kataka, Eastern. Bunyaruguru, that is Western. Paida Black Angels, West Nile. And then Chinda Boys, that is Central. Then Young Elephants, Northern, that is from Gulu. And then Nebi Central, West Nile. Soltilo Bright Stars, that is Central Uganda. And then Iganga United, that is Eastern. Wakiso Giants, Central. Onduparaga,
West Nile.
And then Karo Karunji, Western. Bale Heroes, Eastern. So you can see that most of these clubs are from the Western and Central Uganda. But nevertheless, so that was the table. Then the drop zone, we have Onduparaga number 13, 27 points. Katida FC, 26 points, number 14. 15, Karu Karunji with 25 points. And then sitting rock bottom is Mbale Heroes with number 16 with 22 points.
But that's remember, there's something that I've realized, that Kigezi Homeboys, they have played less games compared to other games, compared to other teams. They have played only 23
games,
yet others have played 24. It means that they have higher chances of, if they win the game today against Onduparaga, it means they have a game in hand that will create their difference with
much bigger.
With the Black Powers.
All right, and then for the games coming on today, today is the 26th of April, 25th of April, and then games will be returning tomorrow. Onduparaga will be playing Chigezi Homeboys, as we said, at 4 p.m. Greenlight, Ababed Greenlight Stadium, Iganga United will be staying at home to welcome Karo Karunji at Iganga Saza grounds. That is in Iganga, Eastern Uganda. And then Young Elephants of Gulu will be staying at home to play Nebi Central at Elephant Park in Noya. And you know Elephant Park in Noya, that place has a lot of elephants. I think that's fair. And then Blacks Power from Lira, they will stay at home to play Bunyaruguru from Western Uganda at the Ebenezer University Playground. And then Katida FC will stay at home to play Wakiso Giants, that is at Bugolobi Coffee Grounds. And then Mbale Heroes will stay at home as well to play Chiinda Homeboys at Mbale City Stadium. And then the last game on card will be Kataka Football Club playing Mtunga Saze at 4 p.m. Mbale Municipal Stadium. That is in the FIFA Big League. The games returning. And then I want to take you just briefly through the top scorers of the tournament or of the league. When you look at the top scorers here, we have this guy here. It's called Bonga.
Bonga. That's one of Chitara.
Chigezi Homeboys. Yes. And then we have this guy also from Ade Brian. Yes, Ade Brian. He's also not doing bad. He's doing well. He's among the top scorers of the league. That's why because I think he has around Ade Brian has 10, and then the other one has maybe 11, 12 goals.
When you look at the other one at Ade Brian, to me I'm rating Ade Brian. Why? Because Ondoparaga is a struggling team. Is a struggling. When you look at Kigezi Boys, it's a team that is having upper hand. They're having so many points. They're having good players. But when you see Ondoparaga, Ade Brian is really struggling, pushing hard to make that at least Ondoparaga get some points and get some goals. He's struggling. If I'm rating, I'm giving him the best as the best striker.
Okay.
Because he's a team that is struggling.
Okay. Shifting focus. Let's look at a little bit of the regional league, and because we had games that were there. Our own Koboko Rising Stars played Odramachako, and Odramachako lost that game by 1-0 at San Siro here in Koboko here.
Odramachako.
How did you feel about that game?
The game was so nice. Though I did not watch, but at least collect that points has made them to come to a good position, because remember they have not been playing good, they have not been winning, but collecting that points from Odramachako, it's a really big one. But I had note that when the fans of Odramachako, they were going bad, they had an accident, there are several injuries, but we just wish them quick recovery from that side. Collecting points from a dangerous side of Odramachako, it's a good one. At home, that one is a good spirit. Though if you go outside, like if you go to away games that you collect 1 point or you lose there, but at home at least contain that winning ability, that mentality, that ability to win at home. It will give you that power so that you can win those games and get some points at least.
That is for our own Koboko Rising Stars here. They got the point, the maximum points. That is 3, but because they won the game by 1-0. And that loss from Odramachoko's side dented their hopes of playoffs qualifications into the zonal regional playoffs, because the winner was supposed to play the winner, I think, from the northern region. But now it gave Pakwach Young Stars the hopes of actually the upper hand, because losing that game, it meant Pakwach Young Stars, who sit top of the table, continue with the gap difference, and they continue their race for playoffs. Then now when you look at the standings, Pakwach Youngsters sit number 1 with 45 points. And then Odramachako comes second. And then Lia Football Club comes third. And then Kuluva Rainbow, Parombo Mission Stars. And then we have Total from Yumbe. Sit number 6, Okokoro United number 7, Paida United play number 8, Koboko Rising Stars number 9, and then Kochi Urban number 10, Arua Airfield number 11, then Araka number 12.
When you see Rising, they are close to the red zone.
They are very close
to the red zone. To the red zone. At least they were in the red zone, but their win to Odramachako has pushed them ahead from the red zone. When they will win this coming game, when they will win it, at least it will put them in a good position.
Now, okay. Back. Let's shift a little bit or focus back to Onduparaka.
Yeah.
They have a fundraising ceremony. They are organizing on Labour's Day. Labour's Day, I think, is always 1st of May.
Yeah.
That's 1st of May.
The 1st of May.
Yeah, they have. I remember there was sometime back. I think this year they organized also a fundraising ceremony.
Yeah.
And they collected good money. I think it's a good initiative for clubs to organize fundraising ceremony so that they can raise funds and that can help boost the finances of the club. What do you say about that?
I think that is the only way that Onduparaka can raise some money or have some funds to support the players. For example, those players that wanted to go. That's the only way, because they have lost the fan base. They're having half of the fans that they were having before. It means that they have lost the fund through their fans.
Okay.
Then that's the only way, by organizing the fundraisings. That's the only way they can get that money. But I'm urging the fans of Onduparaka, or let me say West Nile fans, let's support teams like Onduparaka, let's support teams like Rising Star, let's support teams like Team. These are our home teams. There's no one else that will come from outside to come and support these clubs.
Yeah.
Let's be the one. Let's go. Even if you go with only 1K, that 1K will still assist. Remember, if there's no 1K, it will not be called 100K. Yeah, that's the point.
And then, therefore, that means with the last event being a success, Onduparaka Football Club presents yet another study. This time they have called it the Pakamiso concert.
Yeah.
It will be held on Labour's Day, as I told you earlier.
Yeah.
So very many artists will be performing. Very many events. Very many activities will take place. So I just urge viewers, you outside there watching us right now at Capital One Media, that come and support this club, as CK Banks has stated, because these clubs depend on your revenue, on your finances. The little 1K you give in, the 2,000, the 3,000, 5, 10, 50, 100, it adds a lot to their finances and their revenue. So just come and support this club, and they have confirmed to you guys that this event will take place at Greenlight Stadium with 13 artists to grace the event. Those to perform are Fat A, Dwayne Gabana, Baraspoken, Raspi, Andy Joe, Monopoly, Super Snazzy. Guys, it's just a marvelous list of performers Onduparaka has prepared for you. Admission tickets for the ordinary category are priced at 7,000 only, while those are in VIP category are sold at 10,000. You can just imagine VIP being treated at only 10,000. Guys, go and support these guys here. Onduparaka is raising money through these events, and that money is not going to be used for any other thing. It's just going to be used for club issues, financing and supporting the club.
Yeah, I can see 10,000 for VIP. It's really a surprise.
Really?
It's really a surprise. When you look at these teams like KCC, whenever they are doing their fundraising, you see they will put VIP at 1 million.
At 1 million,
people are going in.
And people go.
Ordinary at 50,000. But here 5K, 7K, we are not helping these teams. Why? Let's join hands and help these teams. It will be in a happy moments that we see Onduparaka going ahead to the Uganda Premier League, and also going to that former position that they used to be, competing number 1, number 2, number 3, to be the best of all time. Let's represent our teams also in the big leagues.
Dear viewers, let's take the last short commercial break of the show. It will be the last segment. After this, we shall be talking the Uganda Premier League, and then we shift focus fully to international football because we are time bad. Then Champions League will be returning this Tuesday and Wednesday. We shall talk a lot in details. Don't move away from Capital One Media. Stay tuned. We are always accurate and instant. Capital One Media, be there.
Kama nemo pocket, tambula bu street, shoes are my target. We are one. But on a global mission, internet ambition, full condition. Okay, what about the 5K? Cash is gone, netaga yo karoni, nigga mukafoni, money in the zone. We are one.
When you need a loan, you've got MTN Momo. We're sorting. Use the Momo app or dial star 165 star 5. With you and MTN together, our ambition is unstoppable. We are unstoppable.
Wait.
No one should stop you from finishing what's yours. That's why MTN gives you data bundles that don't expire. Load MTN Freedom bundles using My MTN app and enjoy.
This campaign will look to impact over 10,000 Ugandans. When we are saying pick up that phone and call, that phone call is free. So just look out for that adverts in the newspapers, that scroll on TV, that mention on radio, the adverts on radio, just telling you which numbers you can call. We'll be doing some youth circles and school outreaches with our partners, Learn Mindfulness and the Uganda Parliamentary Forum on Mental Health, going out and reaching out to people across the country in Barara, Karamoja, different places. We'll be able to reach out to you. But most importantly, this campaign will start off in May as we are, but we'll keep doing these activities throughout the year in June, July, August, and also walk in and talk to someone. That will also be available. But also, we are also saying Tufayo can happen in so many ways. Tufayo can happen by me saying, "Hi Jerry, today I thought about you and I decided to call and find out, Jerry, how have you been? It's been a while."
Because in most cases, when somebody is struggling with mental health challenges, they seem to be on their own. And all they need is somebody to care, all they need is somebody to show concern, somebody to apply empathy, and somebody to lean on. Therefore, this project and campaign is very welcome.
Now, many of our young people from universities, as you may all be aware, do grapple with unemployment. Now, when they come out of universities, they are technically prepared, but they are not prepared to handle the challenges of the workplace, which is where we come in to handle the mental health component. And so, when we come on board this campaign, one of our major objectives is to amplify our voices on how to support these young people with the different mental health challenges they are dealing with.
Mental health is 100% a relational condition. So reaching out to people is really important. I would like to add one category that I think it's very important that we should reach out to very intentionally, is those people that we know are suffering from mental health conditions, that have left the home, that are no longer part of the community. Maybe they live on the streets, maybe it's a relative who is suffering addiction and has, is somewhere, and we've sort of closed our minds. It's important to reach out and just say, even though we do not talk every day, I care about you.
Yep, that's me. Used to save my money in the mattress, in the kaboxi. Bury it, give it to madame, and in my socks. Oh well, everyone is saving for something. Something we need or desire, or for someone we love. Let me introduce you to the new NSSF Smart Life Flexi Plan, a better way to save. Save for your short-term and medium-term goals. Start today with as low as 5,000 shillings. Enjoy daily competitive returns on your savings, flexible saving durations and withdrawals, no exit penalties, and exit is at free will.
Introducing Smart Life Flexi, the better way to save. Sign up via the NSSF Go app or go to a branch near you to begin your savings journey. NSSF.
I had a wife that
life.
loved me, and I said, okay, what do I do about this that I can survive this? And that's when I went to OU Health. Going to the Stevenson Cancer Center was the greatest thing that happened after I was diagnosed with cancer. That was in 2015, and life's been great ever since. It really has.
Are you still worried of frequent breakdown while spending on 9-durable spares? Kula Tano Weka Tano, the leading dealers, now brings you MR270 nylon, Linglong 185 R14 tires, L Comfort 68 195 to 28 sizes, secure original tires, Famako original helmets, lubricants like Shell Oil, Ruby, General Oil, Magic multipurpose grease, and all original spares for Bajaj Boxer, Senke Diamond motorcycles, Honda AGDT, Simba motorcycles. We also have windscreens, car perfumes, floor mats, and foam cleaners, modern cushion covers, latest stickers, batteries of all types, car tires for all sizes from Japan, and distributors across the world. At Kula Tano Weka Tano, you also get a perfect motorcycle and car repair and maintenance services like tire replacement, wheel alignment, wiring, greasing, all technical condition assessment, and instant problem fixing, all available and affordable prices as our services effects the best and long-lasting condition for a motorcycle. Find us along Koboko Kaya Highway opposite Finca Bank Koboko, or call 0781 198 580, stock 039 450 590. Kula Tano Weka Tano, your one-stop shop for all spare spares.
It means that they will
mathematically
they will survive the relegation zone. But they are playing a tough KCCA that we know of all time. Though they are welcoming KCCA at home today. But I don't think they will win because KCCA is also racing to be in the top. There was a difference, with the white ball, there is a difference of only 4 points. It means that they need this win. Neither Calvary is here also to get that win so that they will at least have some more points to run out of the relegation. This game, when you compare it, it's the same like the one of Barack and Yusuf. When you see, number 2 is playing number last. That one is a very tough game.
Barack, it is Chigezi number 1 playing against number 13.
Yeah. When you look at KCCA is a good team. Yes. They will overpower, they will overcome Calvary, but still that game Calvary needs to win it.
Okay.
When you talk about their current form, winning 3 games, that one
actually winning 2, drawing 1.
It means that they have not lost in 3 games. They have not lost in 3 games. It means that they have gained the form, they have gained that momentum that they wanted these wins. But seeing that game, Calvary will come ahead of
over KCCA.
According to me.
It's gonna be a tough one. Calvary being at home, all the guys at Midigo will rally behind them. Obviously, it's gonna be a hard game for KCCA to persevere with the Calvary, but To me, KCCA this time they have stayed for a long time without being crowned champions. However much I will go for a Calvary win, but I see the game ending in a draw. I don't think also Calvary will allow to lose that game, because if you look at their recent run of form, recent run of games, they have been on an unbeaten run.
Yeah.
If you compare to the previous run of games, so it means to me it will be a draw, no matter the kind of draw, whether a 0-0 draw, 1-1, 2-2, it doesn't matter, but the game will end in a draw, stalemate draw. And then Vipers will be will still lead the table after playing 24 games. Other teams that have already played 25. KCCA, when they play today, they will be playing already 20. That will be the 25th game.
Yeah, 25th game. Yeah.
And then I think that will crown it all. You know, Calvary. But looking at Calvary, I think it is the recruitment they made in January that is trying to make things good for them.
Yeah, the
because
recruitment.
They brought in there is this coach Dudu Bosco.
Yeah,
they
Dudu
brought
Bosco
in Dudu Bosco back.
Yeah,
they brought this other guy. He's called who? He was very good at Onduparaka, good at Rua Hill.
Yeah.
He was at Express or URA. He returned. He's at now at Midigo Calvary.
Yeah, I think that one is a good one for them. But I don't think, all in all, I don't think that Calvary will survive in this in the relegation zone, because they have tough games. Seeing today with the KCCA, that one, if they are willing to do it, will be a narrow win. But I don't think, as you said, that one will be a draw game. When you look at the table downwards, the difference is too big. They are sitting down with only 10 points.
With only 10 points.
With only 10 points.
It is really no, it is not. It's not okay.
Yeah.
It's real bad. Yeah.
Let me with the relegation, there's a difference of 6 points.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 difference of 10 points with the relegation. It means that it's very
and
hard
mathematically,
for them.
they have to also count on the other teams losing their games, not even drawing but losing.
Yeah.
It means it is very difficult
very difficult,
for a team even not to draw a run like. I don't think so.
It will not be a surprise if Calvary will be
I
named the relegated.
I think for me, to be wise, to be on like being wise, I think it will be good. They come back, they reorganize, they reshape, they restructure.
Yeah.
And then they go back, they win the league again like they did the previous season.
Yeah.
They go back and they challenge for the title now next season, the coming season after the 2027 season.
And this thing has been affecting them. The new format that they have changed is the one that affected Calvary.
From
they are the first people, knowing that they are new in that league, but they are the first people to accept that this rule is okay. It has really affected them.
And by the way, I wondered as to why they accepted that format, because really it wasn't good. It was not a good idea, and if it wasn't for Vipers saying no, we shall not play in this new format. I don't know this league. I don't know where it will be today. Whether the league will be on or it wouldn't be on, I don't know. But shifting focus now, Shike Banks. Let's look at international football. We have the Premier League returning on today. Other big teams will not be playing because they played over the midweek. Manchester City played midweek football against Burnley Football Club, and then Chelsea played against Brighton, and Leeds played against Bournemouth Football Club. So meaning these 6 football clubs will not be playing this weekend, and we shall be having the other teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle tussle it out for a sport title, number 1 sport, European sport, and survival from relegation. Then when let's talk about Chelsea, they have sacked their manager. What really? What do you have for the Chelsea fans outside there? Chelsea sacking Liam Rosinia.
It's not a surprise to me. When you look at Chelsea, at the records of that coach, they have played 23 games. Out of the 23 games, he has won only 11, losing 10, and drawing 2. That one's a bad record.
Really
we
bad.
know Chelsea of this world that doesn't tolerate losing.
Yes.
When we talk about top 4, their first priorities, if you're a coach, at least if you're containing that, even if you're not winning, but if you're containing that position of top 4, for them, they love playing the Champions League.
The Champions League,
They love playing the European biggest league ever. They love it.
Being in the under the European nights.
Don't think that you'll survive for a good number of months in Chelsea. They have been sacking coaches
and
from day 1, day 2, day 3.
And for me, the record he broke, that beats my mind. A record way back, even before I was born. Viewers, can you just imagine that? And the record was way back in 1912. Chelsea losing 5 consecutive games without scoring a single goal.
That's the worst ever.
I think that is what hit the club bosses high, and they said, no, Liam Rosinius, thank you for the wins you brought to the club, thank you for the success, the little success you brought, but our journey with you stops today.
When you look at the fans, when you look at the fans, they're also protesting every day that they don't want these bosses that ever. Whenever you go throughout the social media, say boycotts out, boycotts out, they don't want. They were crying for their Ibrahimovic. They wanted
the return of Abramovich
back to the club. That Abramovich is one person that loves the team, cares about the team. He's not only doing for the team, but for the love of the fans. He's not only doing business, but he loves everyone. He loves the players, loves the fans. Give the players what they want, gives the team what they want, give the fans what they want. Even if they lose 1, 2, 3, the next time you see Chelsea is winning a trophy,
even consecutive games.
Yeah,
but this run has really been bad, and sorry, Rosinia, you have left the club, but it has not been a good run of games for Chelsea fans. We wish you success in your next chapter. It does not end here. Football is all about ups and downs, and today it is your down. Tomorrow you rise again. And then for the options to replace him, who do you have in mind? Because the Chelsea bosses, I see the people again. The problem with me I've faced with Chelsea bosses, they don't learn from their mistakes.
Exactly.
They appoint mediocre. I call them mediocre coaches, mid-level coaches. And you expect them to take Chelsea to the next level. That was the same thing that happened to Graham Potter. That's the same thing that happened. Though Mauricio Pochettino made a name, but he couldn't handle the pressure at Chelsea. And then Maresca came in because of the hype a little bit that he was related to Guardiola. And things still didn't work out, however much he won trophies. He left the club. And right now, the options I'm seeing, they're looking at Marco Silva of Fulham. They're looking at Andon Areola of Bournemouth. They're looking at Julian Nagelsmann of Germany. They're looking at this coach in Saudi Pro League that is called Matthias Jaisel of Al Ahly.
And they even talked about Xabi Alonso.
Now you can imagine.
Xabi Alonso. They talked about Fabregas, the former Chelsea player.
And he's good. But the problem managing the pressure at Chelsea is not for these young coaches, and it will not provide them with the platform to develop their career as a good coach. Now look at the case of Liam Rosinia. He was at Strasbourg, the sister club of Chelsea in France, and he was doing well. He would have continued, he would have stayed and made a good name for himself until a better offer would come in. But now since Chelsea came in, he thought it was the best option, best place to be. He has lost the job and he has put down his CV. What do you think is the best option according to you to replace
looking at Chelsea needs a mature coach, a coach that can contain the pressure. When you talk about Xabi Alonso, formerly for Barcelona, these are players.
That is Xavi Hernandez, not
Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso is the one who won the Bundesliga at Bayer Leverkusen and joined Real Madrid.
Joins the Real Madrid. Those are players those are coaches that they have been in a big teams. They know how to contain pressure. Those are such as where they are Zidane that they are out there.
But the problem with Zidane, it feels like he does not want to coach club football. He wants he's waiting for the France job, and it's like he has already gotten it, because rumors or reports state that after the World Cup, Didier Deschamps, the current France coach, he will be leaving. He will be stepping down, and that one opens the door for Zinedine Zidane to take over.
Chelsea needs a mature coach that contains the pressure. The Premier League is one of the best leagues in the world.
Yes, I understand that.
Now they need a coach that contains pressure, the coach that reads the game, knows when to substitute, when to bring this player in. We have good number of players in Chelsea. Chelsea has the good number of more players ever compared to the Premier League clubs. Chelsea is having been. Now, how are you going to organize these players? How are you going to settle these players? And the second thing, Chelsea this time around has come all to young lad, leaving those players that are aging. Remember those players, though that their ages are.
But the experience they bring into the leadership.
At least the leadership they have in the club matters a lot.
Matters a lot,
needs such a players. such a big players that they can be in the team.
Okay.
The defenders like people are underrating Maguire, but to me, Chelsea needs someone like Maguire, to be in that defense. Yeah, people are underrating them. They are Maguire is scoring, OGs Maguire. When you check off the OGs top scorer, Maguire is even not at the top 5.
He's still behind.
Maguire is a good player.
Yeah.
That's why England every day summon Maguire.
They summon. Most of the national team calls.
Yeah, there's no day that England did not summon Maguire.
And if they don't summon him, it means he might be having an injury.
That's the coach. You see, Chelsea needs such a player. Chelsea needs big players in the midfield. We talk about this Fabian Ruiz
of
PSG. Those are the players that Chelsea needs to mix them in. Those players
within the young players.
Within the young players.
Yes.
They have the leadership. They have the skills. They have that mentality of giving the ball where the striker needs it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, because now the option. Let me ask you. If we are to Chelsea is to bring back Jose Mourinho, will you take that option?
Nah, I don't think so.
Luis Enrique?
No. There's only one coach that I'm regretting Chelsea. The names of Thomas Tuchel. Now,
Thomas Tuchel, the England
coach of England.
Okay.
That's the only coach that I'm regretting. Chelsea has really pushed it out.
All right, and then
there's one Antonio Conte. Is it Antonio Conte?
Antonio Conte at Napoli.
At Napoli.
Yes, he's at Napoli.
Yeah. Those are two good coaches that Chelsea has sacked them. Even I'm not happy with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dear viewers, that is Chelsea. We are not here to discuss Chelsea. We are here to discuss football. Let's shift focus to Arsenal Football Club. They will be playing Newcastle United today in a Premier League top of the table clash. Newcastle wants to chase for European spots. Arsenal wants to win the Premier League because they are tight with Manchester City. Same goal difference, same points. But just because Man City played a game over the weekend, over the midweek, and they are playing an FA Cup game today, they will not be playing today. What do you have to say about Arsenal playing Newcastle? And you know how Newcastle United has tormented Arsenal of recent.
Yeah, I think Newcastle United and Arsenal game is the toughest game of today.
Yes.
If I was leaving alone the FA semi-finals, it is the toughest game. Why I said so? Newcastle have lost 2 back-to-back games. The same Arsenal has lost 3
from the Carabao Cup final. Yes.
Yeah, they have lost 3 back-to-back game. And Newcastle, when you look at Newcastle's squad, most players that has been suspended, those ones are the injured, they have come. Like the Bruno Guimaraes of this world.
I saw Guimaraes and the guy was fantastic.
Yeah, Anton Gordon has come back from his suspension. He's one of the stubborn guy at that front. He can dribble, he can dodge, he can score. That's long goals there. It is a very tough game. But to me, Arsenal is welcoming Newcastle. It is a tough game. That game, I'm going for Newcastle.
A Newcastle win?
A Newcastle win. A direct win for Newcastle. I will not give even 1x a direct win for Newcastle.
Okay.
Because Arteta is under a big pressure. Arteta, when
I remember there was a time they interviewed Arteta and they said, how are you feeling? The guy was like, I'm on fire.
I'm on fire. Yeah.
No, I laughed at that statement from Mikel Arteta.
When you look at Guardiola, he understands Arteta very well now. He knew that Arteta will start the season in a good run, reaching to the end that Arteta will start shaking, that he will not contain any pressure. Arteta that we know that he used to do the substitutions after that team has done his. But this time around, Bukayo Saka that Arsenal is relying on, may see that Bukayo Saka only plays half time. He's removing Bukayo Saka out and taking in another player.
The
kinds of Martinez is a player that you can't rely on. You see, this thing has really affected Arteta.
And I think that one is not just about, you said Guardiola understanding Mikel Arteta very well. To me, I think it's not just about Guardiola understanding Arteta very well. I think it's the way Arteta has to handle and his players and deal with the pressure. You know, this guy, Arteta, Mikel Arteta, is a very good coach. Nevertheless, whether he hasn't won, but he has shown you he's a very good coach. He has won. He has won games. He has built his project at Arsenal Football Club. And to me, I think the only thing is Arsenal players, the mentality, the winning mentality that starts from the beginning and that reaches the end, they still don't have that winning mentality. And then besides the winning mentality, fatigue. You know, they started well. Players, good players like Mikel Merino, when they started going off injured, when Odegaard started going off injured, the form of Arsenal's form started going down. The Bukayo Sakas of this world, started dropping off. I don't know the last time Bukayo Saka even scored or assisted a single goal in the Premier League. It was sometime back, like around I think even 18 games today.
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka has been totally off.
Yeah.
And then there is the guy who was brought in from Chelsea to replace him, at least to help him. That is Noni Madueke. He's not helping enough.
Yeah.
And now I don't think it is just about the fatigue and the winning mentality that you have. That's what Guardiola has in him. He knows he can start poorly, but he knows there is that moment where when he hits and he says, Bernardo Silva, talk to these guys. It is time to win. Bernardo says, guys, it's time to win. Let's win.
Let's win.
And that's what they do.
That's what
Imagine playing a stubborn Burnley, but still they went and won that game. Even if it is 1-0, it doesn't matter. You already win.
Yeah,
that is what matters in the game.
What they need is that
the maximum 3 points.
The maximum 3 points. What they have level with them, and they are ahead of Arsenal.
Yeah, they are ahead of Arsenal.
They are having the same goals. They are having the same points.
Yeah.
But what made them to be ahead that they have
they scored a lot of
more
goals
than Arsenal.
And
when you
Arsenal.
look at their games, Arsenal last 5 games that they have, Arsenal is having in Newcastle, which they are playing today.
Okay.
They're having stubborn Fulham.
Okay.
They're having the worst stubbornnest one is now West Ham.
West Ham United.
Pushing ahead to come out of the relegation.
Okay.
Then we have Burnley. Then Crystal Palace.
Burnley is already a relegated team, isn't
the
it?
wounded lion.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. They're already a relegated team, so they will not care anything.
Yeah.
They just come and
disorganize.
My
Sometimes
goodness.
if you see this game, you may think that these teams are selling Arsenal off.
Yeah.
When you look at the Chelsea game against Man City,
But also,
at halftime Chelsea played the best game ever.
Okay.
But going to the second half, look at their goals. They have consumed 3 goals that even I don't realize where is the problem.
Okay, and then when you look at that, let's also not put Man City, Arsenal just off like that.
Yeah.
Because Man City also can also linger around and also they lose points.
Yeah, they will lose points.
They may also lose points because football is a game of 50-50.
Yeah.
You win, you lose, you draw, you lose points, you take the points.
And now when you look at their fixtures, this
the
one's
next
of Man City.
yes.
Man City. Arsenal is playing Newcastle, then Man City is facing Everton.
Okay.
Another
stubborn side, yes. And it is
then
possible for them
Arsenal
to drop
is going
points.
for Fulham, then another stubborn side for Man City, which is Brentford. Arsenal is playing West Ham,
Okay.
then another side for Man City, which is Bournemouth.
Now you can just imagine.
Bournemouth of this world.
And I think Crystal Palace, both of them play Crystal Palace.
Yeah, at last. Crystal Palace. That one.
And let me tell you, it might even, we might be thinking the trophy is over, but it might be Crystal Palace deciding who wins the
trophy. Yeah.
Viewers of Capital One Media, you need to follow these games clearly. Early kickoff today, we have a Fulham taking on Aston Villa,
Yes.
West Ham taking on Everton. It is 5, and then Wolves taking another relegation fight. Wolves taking on Tottenham Hotspur. What do you have to say about that?
To me, leave alone Wolves, but Tottenham Hotspur, it's really, I feel so sorry for them.
Okay.
They're having the players, they're having the coach. I don't know what could be the problem. Yeah, I don't know what could be the problem, because they have everything that they wanted in the team. They have everything that they wanted in the team, at least to win, but they are losing each and every game.
Every game, yeah.
If they will be dropped it down, that they will be relegated.
It won't be good for English football.
It won't be good.
Yeah, for English football, it won't be good.
In other terms, I said it is better let Nottingham Forest be relegated. And then Spurs, that we used to know Spurs.
Why not West Ham? Why not West Ham?
No, West Ham is a good team. Besides that, also West Ham is one of my best teams I love.
In the league?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Chelsea.
Yeah.
My second team is West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah, but West Ham. I love West Ham.
So that is Wolves playing against Tottenham at 5 p.m. today, and then again Liverpool playing another stubborn side, that is Crystal Palace at 5, and then the biggest game of the day, we have Arsenal playing Newcastle United at 7:30 p.m.
Yes.
And then on Monday we shall see Manchester United play against Brentford.
That's another side also.
That is on Monday. Then meaning tomorrow we shall not have a game apart from the FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah.
And that's the game against for Chelsea.
Yeah. Before talking the game of Chelsea, let's talk about Man U. Man U against the Brentford.
Brentford, yeah.
We all know that Monday nights are always tough on Man U side. Monday nights are always tough on Man U side.
Okay.
When the fans heard that the Man U games are on Monday. Before the game starts, they will lose hope. They knowing that Monday days are not
And
I don't know.
I remember they lost the game again Leeds. It was on Monday.
It was on Monday.
So playing against a stubborn Brentford that is chasing European football. It's gonna be a hard game for Manchester United.
If it could be tomorrow, it could have been better Sunday. But Monday.
But they have a good man these days. Bruno Fernandes is man on fire, man.
I understand. But they lost when Bruno Fernandes was there. I remember they lost when all the players are there. Yeah. Anyway, football is just a game of fun.
Yeah.
We have a win, we have a draw, we have a loss. Whenever you have lost, just take it hard. Whenever you win, celebrate it. When you pick 1 point, just celebrate just like that. Let's not fight against this thing.
Let's look at the FA semi-final today because we are really time bad. The FA semi-final today, we have Manchester City playing against Southampton today. What do you have to say about that FA Cup semi-final?
Yeah, when you look at the semi-finals of FA, Southampton and Man City, when you look at this game, you may think that Man City is having the upper hand.
The upper hand, yeah.
Because of the current form that they're having. Nevertheless, Southampton is one of the stubbornest side that I am seeing. When you look at this game, Southampton may be underrated, but Man City will have to go through a lot to win this game.
Okay.
They will have to go a lot to win this game. Though they will win the game, but they are going to face a lot of challenges. When you talk of tomorrow's game, which is Chelsea
against Leeds United.
Against Leeds, it's going to be a tough game, but I'm seeing a win for Chelsea.
For me, that game is going to be one of the biggest and hardest game Chelsea is going to come against.
Yeah.
When you look at Leeds, they played the 2 games so far.
Yeah.
Leeds winning the first game 3-1.
Yeah.
And then the second game they drew 2-2.
Yes.
Palmer missing that open chance.
Yeah.
And then now coming again against Leeds United in an FA Cup semi-final. We know always Chelsea does good when it reaches to such competitions.
Yeah.
Such level of competition. That's FA Cup semi-final. Because when you look at Chelsea's stance from sacking a manager, and then from a poor run of game, I think that thing will motivate Leeds a lot.
Yeah.
And when you look at Leeds' way of play, it's counter-attacking football.
Yeah.
Very much counter-attacking football, and they are going to disturb Chelsea with that. And Chelsea does not have the defenders enough to toss in, but their shield, I think maybe when you play Hato and maybe Fofana, but at times Fofana can be somehow erratic. You know, I don't know. What do you suggest about that game? Like, what do you have to say?
When you look at Chelsea, that is the only opportunity that Chelsea will rejoice this season. When you look at Chelsea struggling, tougher, but this time around he's number 8, even almost out of the European
places.
Yes. It is conference that they are lying in. This is the only motivation, the only joy, the only joy, the only position, the only thing that will make Chelsea fans, the players, and the club at large. The happiness is
the FA winning the FA. Yeah.
But I have the hopes that if Chelsea will pass the level of tomorrow, they have higher chances
of beating Manchester City.
Because
they win.
Let me say that it's a luck. They're having their luck
whenever they reach finals.
The finals. Remember, they played the final with the Paris Saint-Germain.
Yes.
They won 3-0 that no one expected.
The entire world doubted them.
Yeah. That's why the other time it was a revenge that they were beaten 8-2.
Yeah.
In
the Champions League.
Yeah. Round of 16 quarterfinals. Yeah.
It was quarterfinals.
Yeah, it was quarterfinals. That one, Chelsea has that luck whenever they reach to finals.
Okay.
They have that system, that mentality of containing that pressure of final. They had those tactics of scoring and defending in final. But to me, Chelsea tomorrow will have the
upper hand.
They have the upper hand
because
that's their only chance of celebrating this season.
Okay.
Because when you check at the European champions, the Europa League, they are out of it. If they will lose the game with Nottingham Forest, they are out of the Europa League.
Okay.
Unless they will win the game with Nottingham Forest, they are out of the Champions League. That is automatic. For me, I will not count that one. Unless they will do a miracle of winning these 5 remaining games.
The 5 remaining games, and which it might look impossible.
Yeah, impossible. When you look at their pictures, they have the toughest. They have Liverpool ahead of them.
Yes.
They have Spurs, which is being relegated. They have Nottingham Forest. Those games are very tough for them.
For Chelsea,
yeah.
And then, that has been the Premier League. And then let's look a little bit of Serie A. Yes, I mean of the La Liga. Yesterday, Real Madrid drew a game against Real Betis, and don't you think Barcelona today is playing against a stubborn Getafe? Don't you think Barcelona might win the league this season? Because if Barcelona wins the game today, they open the gap to 11 points.
I think this season Barcelona is going in there, whether they like it or not.
Okay.
Because Real Madrid. Playing nice games in the Champions League, but reaching home, you have a difference of 4, and they're losing down. Team that is down, that one is not. This coming game, if they will lose again, it means that if Lens will win, they will do 2 gap from 2. Yeah. And that one is very hard. Lens is on form.
It's on form.
Yeah.
And then, let's talk about because time by we let's end the show at 1 p.m. exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk briefly about the Serie A. Napoli drawing. I think Napoli they lost to Lazio. They lost to Lazio, and Antonio Conte is not very happy.
Yeah.
At Romelu Lukaku, and then also Inter Milan taking things seriously.
Yeah.
Inter Milan, I don't know. It's just a good team. They are leading. They are top of the table. They are into the semi-finals or the finals of the Coppa Italia because they beat Como 3-2.
Yeah. When you look at Inter Milan is a good side. Yes. You may give the favor to them. Nevertheless, you don't know what are going to happen. Games, okay. But to me, this season, they have the upper hand.
The upper hand, yes.
Yeah,
actually,
they have
that's
the upper hand.
The
most stubborn side that was competing with them was AC Milan. But this time around, AC Milan has dropped totally. It means that Inter Milan has the upper hand. But what is still shocking me for the past 2 years, okay, Italy has not qualified for the World Cup I don't even understand what is happening with the quality of the players that they're having. They have not qualified.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Like those small
yeah.
The former for Man City.
Yes.
Then they are, according to a ranking, they are first one.
Okay.
We have Tuna, we have Rafinha, we have Vinicius Junior. We have Vinicius Junior, we have Tuna, we have Rafinha. The front three.
Yes, I understand.
In the midfielders, we have Rodrigo, we have Guilmares, we have Casemiro.
Yeah,
okay. Now I think those are the three that we have. But thanks for today's show.
Yeah. Just as like I told you, we started the program late, but nevertheless, we have ended the show at 1 p.m. I hope next Saturday you will be around so that we still give our viewers the best of the weekend sports roundup and Capital One Media as always. And dear viewers of Capital One Media, it has been a very wonderful show here with me, Barack Jr. and CK Banks. We are always accurate and instant, and locate us at Kaya Highway, opposite Centenary Banks, next to Airtel offices. CK Banks, what do you have to say as your last words?
To my last word, I'm urging that all the fans of Onduparaka, even if you're not a fan, let's give the support to Onduparaka. Let's support our home teams.
Okay.
Like today, Tipsa is traveling. We have to go.
Okay.
We have to go in big number. We understand that Yumbe has the biggest fan zone over in Westland.
I know, that's a football factory.
When the drum chan was thrown to Yumbe, they have the massive fans ever. Let's join hands to join Tipsa so that we give them the morale. We, the fans, are giving them morale. Let's support these teams. Let's come to the Onduparaka game. Let's give them the morale so that they will get the points. They will not be relegated. It will be so sad if they will be relegated. I think for today's game, I'm going for Newcastle
win. That is for CK Banks. Dear viewers, let's see your predictions in the comment section here. Those ones following us live on YouTube, and then on TikTok we are also streaming there live. Facebook, you find videos also there. So we need your feedback so that we can engage with you constantly where we need to update you more on. And then for now, keep it always Capital One Media. More better programs are coming on. The entertainment show is there, the news are there, the culture show is there, the fashion show is there. So don't stay away from very many interesting shows from Capital One Media. For now, bye bye.
Are you still worried if you can break down while spending on 9 durables payouts? Kulatana Wekatano, the leading dealers, now brings you MR270 Nylon, Linglong 185 R14 tires, L Comfort 68, 195 to 28 sizes. Secure original tires, Famako original helmets, lubricants like Shell Oil, Ruby, General Oil, Magic multi-purpose grease, and all original spares from Bajaj Boxer, Senke Diamond motorcycles, Honda, AGDT, Simba motorcycles. We also have windscreens, car perfumes, floor mats, and foam cleaners, modern cushion covers, latest stickers, batteries of all types, car tires for all sizes from Japan, and distributors across the world. At Kulatano Wekatano, you also get a perfect motorcycle and car repair and maintenance services like tire replacement.
Kama nemo pocket, tambula body street, shoes are my target. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission. Internet ambition, full condition. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. Oro cash is gone, netaga yo kaloni, nigga mukafoni, money in the zone. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. We are good.
With you and MTN together, our ambition is unstoppable.
We are what? Unstoppable. Batman Casey. Angu body kulolu. Toruki do kukulu kilapo. Mana okoro inde kungapo. Mana pila inde kunga.
mana kudulikida ya ine bangalo mulyolo luyeda mana okorende kungapo mana pilarende kunga mana kudulikida ya ine bangalo mulyolo luyeda era na bangu tunanaro yungena tabati bananaro kukulia sina ponda tobora nikidipo inde kutabatinga matano aya kina bouna amiena sana balunga semi wedi kukulia kine sena tigande na utu chita manado aya lenga chita titeri yenyona kodoka tari na keke kuna tiki maguna gogele na magaje ngunu kutiki na lunga sedi kude Yetimina gatuma Kedi kubo naga dina Jele rumbi kulia Kubwe dina ga adina Jela kutuji mara techikata Abana zina bomoga baby Na bomoga baby kadelo Mana ukuru ine kungapo Mana pilare ine kungapo mana kudulikida ya ine mangalo mulyolo luyeda mana ukurinde kungapo mana pilarende kunga mana kudulikida ya ine mangalo mulyolo luyeda nalale nagbeda kulya tabingi naga kodo nyadumu tulaga redi kudekine kodo kitatu bakini good up on the date and we win ya lakini kina metadu kengo yuna medangu 2 kilo ile gana kasekire tina na yola lakini na bangunda boki yei na kadelo kodoka taita mingi bai kule kusena engunda do utuji do picha dikine masuli kadiyo laki do metadu churu utukla yembe baji do kudume tadu mana nyeti mana jela mali do utuji dada kudeni do ukuru dada kudeni do sulijaya da kudeni mana ukuru inde kungapo